I don't know what's going on with it, but okay. So we add a scene.
Microsoft certifications provide globally recognized and industry-endorsed evidence of mastering technical skills. They demonstrate a willingness to embrace new technologies and simplify talent identification.
We live in a world where we don't have a 3-year cycled product release. We have a 3-hour cycled product release. We have to keep up with that. The pace of change is phenomenal. And yeah, training, certification is definitely going to change around that arena.
Aligned to job roles that meet today's and future industry and market needs, Microsoft certifications validate skills and capabilities required to be successful.
If I get hired in a new role, if I get promoted, if I get transferred somewhere else, they can look at the certification without having to do an in-depth study of me, and they can say, okay, this person knows this, 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 and this.
I think that certifications help me personally know and give me confidence that I do know what I'm talking about, and it shows the community and my boss that, you know, I've got that qualification as well.
According to research, 67% of tech professionals say certifications build confidence. 41% are happier with their jobs, and 35% say certifications made them more excited and optimistic about their career.
It allows you to evaluate a person and make a determination around the fact that they are able to learn, that they can do things that allow them to perform a particular role, and that role requires a certain skill, and that certification is a demonstration of that skill.
For an employee to come in with a certification shows that they have drive and they have initiative. We want people who want to better themselves because they'll take the job, they'll learn, they'll push, they'll disrupt, hopefully they'll help us innovate, and at the end, that's what we want.
Stay ahead, get hired, and receive the recognition you deserve.
Because you'll get a free cert.
Getting a job is one thing. Getting the right job requires preparation, being skilled, capable, and ready. Certification is an effective way for students and working professionals to demonstrate the skills and knowledge they possess, which are needed to perform successfully. For students, certification improves graduation rates by over 13%. And certified students frequently have higher grade point averages. Not to mention more likelihood of continued learning and higher confidence. In a competitive job market, certification makes a difference now more than ever. Employees who proactively develop their skills are more frequently noticed and rewarded. And those with certifications are more likely to receive pay raises and promotions. In fact, an employee with 6 or more certifications earns 8% more than the worldwide average. Bottom line, certifications pay big dividends. Certified employees report having more professional credibility, providing increased value to their employer, having greater self-confidence in their abilities, knowing that their skills translate to real-world applications, and an increase in job satisfaction. Certification also leads to several competitive advantages, including stronger skills to succeed in school and a resume that stands out, making job searching and advancement easier, since 91% of hiring managers note certification as a hiring criteria. The value of certification is real and proven by data. Leaders in education and industry, and even students, have great things to say.
They know they aren't just getting an A in a course, but a skill they can use to get a real job. Denise Spence.
Being certified definitely gave me an advantage. Being proficient in using formulas in Excel allowed me to deliver the results the company was seeking. Christopher Lai.
What could be any more valuable than to facilitate students getting credentials that are recognized by people around the world? Dr. June Atkinson.
Certification has become increasingly relevant because skills have become the currency of 21st century economies. Don't miss the opportunity to add value to your students' careers through certification. To learn more, contact your Certiport representative.
She's like, I hope you
Hey folks, we're going to get started here. Welcome everyone to the AI Skills Fest. This is a Microsoft 24-hour event where we are focused on getting people AI skills online, either advancing skills if you've already worked with ChatGTP and Microsoft Copilot, introducing those products if you haven't used them before, or if you haven't found where to use them online on your mobile device within your company. Your company may have certain guidelines around artificial intelligence use. You do want to follow those unless you're using it for your personal life. So the other thing about Copilot and ChatGTP, as well as many of these other artificial intelligence tools, is we can use them to be more productive in our professional life or our personal life. So if you join me over at Microsoft and their website, aka.ms/AI Skills Fest in a browser, that will bring you to the AI Skills Fest page. And from there, we'll notice that there is some live training that is happening.
And then we'll get to the interesting part for you probably as developers, namely the exercise where you get to build the application. So to get started with this, we need to go to GitHub and actually create our own repository version from a template. And once we do that, from that template or our own instance, we'll be able to kick off code spaces and we will be able to build the app from there. Okay, so imagine now that I have clicked the link in the Learn module. This is where I end up. This repository is called Build Applications with Copilot Agent Mode. And you can see as part of this README that we have a few interesting things.
Hey.
One is a big green button that says
Sure. So Richard, I can just cover up my logo since there is no flip feature in Restream. There may be a flip feature in my Surface device. Let me double check that real quick for you. If I have Windows Studio Effects to flip my camera, 9 than they are on my Surface Pro 11. I have automatic framing eye contact camera related that we can use. I don't see anything in Windows 11 that allows me to flip the camera. So we solved that by getting rid of the Microsoft IT that is backwards on my shirt. So you can tune in and be inspired by going to aka.ms/ MS, AI Skills Fest. And I will show that again here and join us at the AI Skills Fest. And that's aka.ms/AI Skills Fest. That gets you registered. The account that you use to register is where you will get your Guinness World Record attempt. As a participant today, you are getting an opportunity to go ahead and earn a participation award from the Microsoft Learn community and Guinness, which will be validating. The reason they're giving you an attempt badge is because we haven't been validated as a world record holder. If we're validated as a world record holder, you'll obviously get recognition of that as well. So today you earn a badge. Microsoft is going to be distributing over 50,000 free vouchers for certification exams as well. So there is a good chance that you are going to get a free certification voucher that is available for the next 50 days. So Microsoft is doing a 50-day challenge in celebration of their 50th birthday, which happened last week. So if you have any questions, feel free to put them into the chat. I'm going to bring up the chat here and acknowledge Richard, my friend from the Detroit IT users group that I met through Hermine Turner. And Richard, thanks for joining us on the live stream today. We are live from the Microsoft office in Chicago, Illinois. And the plan is to switch over to TikTok at 1 p.m. Central and do a tour of the office. Hey, David, welcome. We've got Richard online. We've got Bill online.
I thought Bill was coming in. I put his name on the list.
Bill was thinking about coming in, and
Slacker.
I told him if he doesn't want to if he doesn't want to deal with the 3 hours to get home, he said the Kennedys lanes that are closed make it really, really difficult. So he was like, "Do I need to be there in person?"
The lanes are not closed on the express lane.
He said that you can't get off until you go to
You have to go past
94.
O'Hare, past the
Yeah.
exchange. The one exit past that. Right. I was just at the airport a couple of days ago.
So we were talking about that, like whether that would help him or not.
It would help them.
And Richard, I think I recall that you were out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I'm assuming he couldn't come either.
I knew I should have
But
left turn in Albuquerque.
talking about Microsoft's 50th, Richard, I would imagine you may be aware of why Albuquerque is really important to Microsoft. If you aren't, we'll answer that. If anybody else knows, feel free to put it in the chat. We're live on, it looks like 2 YouTube channels and LinkedIn. What I found out about TikTok was that if you don't have 1,000 followers, it doesn't appear that you can use Restream to target and stream to TikTok, but you can use TikTok, and they seem to have some kind of exception right now in April for going live before you have 1,000 followers. Microsoft was trying to get their Microsoft Learn TikTok channel up to 1,000 subscribers. We are really close to 300. So we did not meet their requirement of 1,000 subscribers.
I bet there's 1,000 Chinese spies listening.
We're not on TikTok. We're going to go live at 1 p.m. That's when I scheduled the TikTok live. And I can't get it to work. I can't get it to even show the meetings. So the board somehow is not connected to this. And like even if you just do a meeting, I can't get that to light up anything. And it keeps on flipping on and off. So David Giard, who works for Microsoft, is going to be troubleshooting the board that's in the room.
Not very long though.
We'll see if we can get it working. And then we are joined here live by Lori, Charity, David, and then online we have Bill, who didn't want to fight traffic to get downtown. We spoke yesterday, and I gave him the go-ahead on joining online. It's much quicker and easier, Bill, to join online than try to drive down. And Richard, you have the correct fact. Bill Gates started Microsoft in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Bill and Paul Allen started Microsoft in 1975, 50 years, and we celebrated that on 4/4/2025. April 4th was Microsoft's 50th. And Teresa Cyrus, if you're watching this later or live, happy 60th birthday. She celebrated her birthday on the 4th as well.
I wish I was 60 again. I celebrated my 63rd birthday last month.
I noticed. I think I saw that on LinkedIn and Facebook. So happy birthday, belated birthday in person.
Well, you know what? When you're 63, you get to celebrate it for 63 days.
63
That's
days.
the rule.
I do birth month.
First month is good.
Yeah,
when you're 30,
but
now,
yeah,
now that you're 40,
twice as long.
Now that you're 40,
there you go. 39 again, right? So folks, thanks for joining us for the AI Skills Fest. Microsoft has this on aka.ms/AI skills. You can see that the website is live right now and is showing some code. So there are different tracks as well. If you are not a developer like David Giard, you can go to the record breaker page and look for sessions for business professionals, tech professionals, or students. And any of these modalities that you take a AI skills class course in today get you validated as part of this world record attempt through Guinness. And so there's information about the Guinness World Records title attempts in 24 hours. That attempt began in Australia this morning. And so the time from a standpoint of Chicago, Illinois is 6 p.m. today that the challenge, the 24 hours ends. So we have till 6 p.m. today to validate all of these folks. And what's that? Oh, thanks. David's going to get me a little hookup for power here as well. So online, you can see that there's a number of events, including a closing ceremony at 4 p.m. at Pacific, 4 p.m. Pacific, so 6 p.m. here. And I'm not sure why they're closing it at the 24-hour mark as opposed to leading up to the 24-hour mark. But that's how the schedule reads from the aiskillsfest.event.microsoft.com page. So I will go ahead and turn back over the online stream to our video that is playing. If you sign in on your computer, you can get credit for this. If you just watch on the live stream here, unfortunately, you can't be counted in this Guinness World Record attempt. But if you complete the assignments, I believe you will get credit for it.
Okay, fantastic. Starting date.
Let's see if we're getting audio here again.
Now it's saying no
So I'm
such
trying my
file
audio
or
on my
directory.
laptop
Let's
to
see
see
where it
if
is.
it's working as
Source
well.
Octafit tracker backend.
I don't hear anything
Okay.
here online.
Octafit tracker backend, VNB.
implementation of our description. Copilot is your text input to create an image that matches the scene that you describe. So once Copilot generates the image, don't be afraid to refine it. If the image isn't exactly what you have in mind,
There we
you
go.
can
Close that window. We'll say goodbye to everybody online. Thanks for joining us for this AI skills event. And we will catch you later, folks.